I play. We've played together many, many times for many years. Over the years, most of them a good time. I guess. Are you ready?
Sure.
To be clear, you said sure, right? We're good?
We're good.
Okay. Jon Peckman Podcast, Connecticut Valley School of Music and Dance. Beautiful downtown Portland, Connecticut. Come over the bridge, go through one set of lights. Pull a Yui, park in front of the music store at the red neon light. We have music lessons. We have gear. We have vinyl. We have turntables. We have a beautiful podcast studio. You can have your own podcast here. Dave will tell you how at the end. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your plants, tell your pets. We got him. We finally got him, boys and girls. Matt Zeiner is here. He's here.
Present.
Oh, Dave isn't even here. Yep. Matt Zeiner's here. Finally. And he said yes. To be clear. You said yes.
I said
so
yes.
Everything that follows is a consequence. That's it. Of the one.
That's what I get.
Yeah. This is what you get. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure everybody knows Matt Zeiner. But do you, though? Do you really? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. So Matt is keyboard player, organ player, keyboard player. Do you call yourself a keyboard player yet, or are you just an organ player?
I'm an organ player, I guess.
Yeah.
Keyboard player.
Yep.
Yeah, either one. I think it's interchangeable.
I guess. When I first met you, I don't even know if you remember. First gig I played with you, you were playing, I guess it was a chop, probably a chop, but you were playing an organ and you were sitting on a road case.
Really?
Yes. You were
Okay.
sitting on an upturned case.
That doesn't sound familiar, but I believe it.
And I said, how many organs do you have? Like, is this your rig? And you said, this is the only one that I can play. Do you remember saying that?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't remember any of this. This is news to me.
All right. Never mind.
No, I love it.
No, you were like, no, this is the only organ that I play, that I can play.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Do you remember making a Leslie switch out of a power strip?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember doing that several times.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a long time where I was fixing my own stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was always broken.
I seem to remember that.
That's the result.
So so that's just that can be done, right?
Yeah.
It's just is it an A/B?
I was using 2 power strips.
Okay.
One was on, one was off. One was fast, one was slow. So yeah, it was convoluted, but I had to come up with something on the gig to make it happen. Yeah.
It can be done. So if you have 2 wires, you can make it happen.
More or less. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
A little more complicated than that, but yeah.
That's crazy. So we've played together many, many times for many years. Over the years. Most of them a good time. I guess. Not we always have a good time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Every
right?
time. Relentless.
I think so.
Yeah.
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 I've never had moments that I wish that it wasn't you.
Nope.
You know?
Me either.
Yeah, that's cool. That's nice to know. And so tell us what you're doing now that we might be interested in, and then we're going to work backwards to the origin of all things.
All right. Well, I mean, I've got 3 main musical projects that I'm doing right now, in addition to my boring day job, which, keeps me going.
Sure.
But with Jim Weeder from the band, I do The Weight Band, and that's been, I joined that in 2018 after Marty Greb left, and that's just been my happy place.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, that band is relentlessly musical. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
The book of material it's some of the best songs written.
Who's on drums now most of the time?
That's Michael Brain.
Wow.
Yeah. He's from Jason Mraz.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's got a lot of credits. He's an amazing lyrical kind of drummer.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
plays songs.
And he sings.
And he sings like a bird.
Yeah. See, that was the thing.
Yeah.
There was one hot minute you asked me if I was interested.
Yeah.
and I would have had no problem playing that gig because that's in my wheelhouse.
For sure.
But I just could not picture every light in the place going down and me singing the night they drove Old Dixie down. I just could not see myself in that role.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, because as a fan, I would be like, no. Like I wouldn't do a bad job, but I wouldn't do a good job.
Oh, I don't know about that, John. Well, I've heard you sing.
Well, whatever. No, but I'd be like, and that's why, anyway. So that dude sings.
Yeah, he's a serious singer.
So he's the guy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep. Everyone in that band is a real singer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's killer.
Yep.
Who else is in that band?
Albert Rogers plays bass and sings.
Yep.
Of course. He's from he played with Rick Danko's band, yep. And he's a Woodstock guy, and
yep.
now he lives down in Carolina, or he's from Carolina, but he was in Woodstock for a long time. And then Brian Mitchell is the other keyboard player.
Yeah.
And he plays piano and accordion. And
right.
Again, sings beautifully.
Sure.
And he's got a thing. It's real special.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jim Weeder from the band, the guitarist.
Yep.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's like the main connection. He was there.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's heavy. Are there roles? I mean, it's not a tribute band.
It's complicated. I mean,
you know what I mean. But like, does the bass player only sing the Rick Danko stuff, or it's like whoever?
No.
Yeah, right.
No,
that's what I mean. So it's not like roles.
No.
Yeah.
There's not like I'm the Richard Manuel. It's not like that at all. It's we do it kind of the same way that the band did it, which is like everyone plays to their strengths.
Yep.
So. Yep. The songs that are in my range or in Albert's range or in Brian's range
so I might not have had to sing Dixie.
Honestly, Albert usually sings that.
Oh, well,
yep. You'd have to sing like Rag Mama Rag.
Yeah, it's too late now. I said no.
You did. You said no.
I should have said yes.
You should have said yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah, but you never know.
No, well, you never know.
Michael occasionally gets called to do other stuff.
Yeah.
As we all do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would be down with that. And so you're not straight Richard Manuel.
No.
It's all over the place.
Yes. I am the guy that sings all the falsetto parts though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Which I don't know if you know that about me, but
not really.
that's like one of my strongest things.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I never really knew that.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like Richard. In a way, he tended to be on top. Right?
He was always on top. Yeah.
Are you Garth too, or it gets passed around?
I mean, Brian's a brilliant organist too, so we he'll do the genetic method stuff.
Yeah.
And but I spend more time on the organ because he's a brilliant like New Orleans style piano player.
So you're just dividing the whole thing up.
Yeah, whatever the song needs, we kind of do. Again, we play to our strengths. So,
yeah.
Brian plays accordion. I don't play accordion, but he grew up playing accordion, so it's like natural for him.
Right. So then you're on the piano then, or
right.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Does someone play fiddle?
Nobody plays fiddle.
Ooh.
But Jim plays mandolin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's cool.
So we get that flavor in too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the band stuff.
Sure.
So what else?
Well, about 2 years ago, Mark Greenberg, who was the drummer from Great Southern, he went down to Dickie's and met up with Dickie Betts, and Dickie asked if we would put Great Southern back together, kind of to honor his legacy and keep it moving forward. So we did that. We had a reunion and a couple of runs, and we're still doing it even after Dickie's passing last year.
Yeah.
So we've got Leroy Parnell.
Oh, wow.
Who is fronting that.
Yeah.
And it's myself and Dave Stoltz from the Great Southern.
Sure.
From the early 2000s, and kind of a revolving cast in the other chairs. We've got Mike Durham from Nashville, who's a great guitar player. Then we've got Brian Williams, call him Willie. He's another guitarist from the Richmond, Virginia area.
Yep.
He fills in sometimes too, and he's a member. And let's see, the last gig we did in Kentucky, we had, now I'm gonna space his name. Pete Levin. He was a keyboard player, but he, he's a serious keyboard player, but he played percussion, and we also have normally this Colombian kid that I never heard before, but what a musical guy. He's Santiago. Okay. And, boy, he's great. Wow. So, I mean, we've got an incredible cast in that band. Cool. That's still keeping things vital. And we're still moving forward with that.
Yeah, and I'm sure his audience recognizes you guys by now. Yeah. At least you and Mark, right? So it's this is legit. Yeah. It's like, it's kind of like with Jim Weeder with the band. It's like he's connected. Mm-hmm. It's part of the root of the thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's killer. And what else?
I've been doing a Boston-based Allman Brothers tribute called The Band of Brothers. Okay. And that's Johnny Trauma and Ryan Taylor. They're Boston area guys with Tom Airy playing drums. He's fabulous. Yep. Jesse Williams on bass. He plays with everybody. It's really a serious cast.
Yeah. How'd they find you? Just who knows?
I mean, I've been kind of dancing back and forth with Johnny Trauma over the years. Like, we should do a gig sometime, and but we never really met until last year, or 2 years ago now. And we did this marathon 7-hour boogaloo gig outdoors, where it was just, he's like, hey, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, that sounds totally insane. Let's let's do that, sure. And we kind of got acquainted musically there, and he's like, I got this other project, I hear you sing. And I'm like, well, that sounds interesting. Who else sings in it? And he's like, well, nobody. You'd have to sing all of it all night. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to, that's terrifying to me, because, like in the weight band, I sing 4 songs a night, 5 songs maybe. Yeah. I'm singing backups on a lot of stuff, but this is singing the hardest stuff there is, and singing all of it all night. That was a real task for me. I had to practice every day for months really to get myself in shape. Hey. And, the result is I can do that stuff all night long now.
Well, you said yes.
I said yes, and I meant it.
That's why.
I'm not messing around.
That's why. Yeah, I hear you. That, excuse me. Sorry. I guess we're just doing that now.
I guess so. Eli's.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm doing a Led Zeppelin Bad Company tribute, and that was kind of the same thing, because my first initial reaction, I'm not like Bonham's like the big one, Yeah. And my first instinct is like, no, man. And then I was like, well, now's your chance. Like, figure it out. Yeah. Like you say, you just go, can I sing all night? Can I do the Zeppelin thing? Well, let's find out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's okay. So yeah, you got to have a challenge, kind of.
Well, I kind of took it on. I wasn't sure. The first couple of times I did it, I was terrified that I was going to lose my voice. I mean, because it's you can't. If it goes, it's gone. You can't just like play around and hobble through. You're done. There's no one else that can possibly pick up the mic and finish the night.
Oh man.
So it's like the pressure was pretty.
Then it suddenly becomes a boogaloo gig. Yeah. Like right in that moment.
Yeah. Like, okay, we're going to do instrumental Allman Brothers jazz, smooth jazz Allman Brothers covers for the rest of the night.
Oh, man.
But,
but you pulled it off.
Pulled it off, yeah.
You're into it.
I'm loving it.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I love playing that music. I mean,
sure.
It's great.
Sure.
Every tune is fabulous.
Sure.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these guys, top shelf.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, every one of them.
Well, that's where you belong.
Yep.
Yeah, that's killer. Killer. I got to stop saying that. Killer.
Why?
Well, no, it is killer, but I don't watch my show that much. I occasionally, just to make sure that I'm on the chin accumulation schedule, like that I'm accumulating more chins. I check and just go, yep, okay, we're on schedule. But I try not to watch it too much, just because I don't. I'll watch the beginning to see what intro Morgan came up with, because she does the post, like she'll make me look like an idiot.
Great.
Which is not hard. But I watched one recently all the way through because I was curious, and I realized that's one of my tell words. Like when I'm trying to think of what to say next, I go, yeah, killer. And like I watched my own show and I was like, when is he going to stop? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when is he going to stop doing that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I'll have to, I got to pay attention to that because it's a tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
All right. Anyway. So is that it kind of musically and then whatever else? I just saw, you played with Andrew Hendricks was here.
Yep. I did a gig with Andrew.
So that happens once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't played with Andrew in a while, and
yeah.
we had an opportunity to get together and just, blow through some tunes, Bill Carbone on drums, and, you know, it was a blast. And you came, sat in.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
It's a cool spot out there.
Yeah. Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, me neither.
What was that place called again?
The Juke?
The Juke.
Juke in like Deep River or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It was a cool scene.
Cool spot. Yeah. I'd go back there.
Yeah, that was killer.
Yep.
Killer. It was killer.
Killer.
It was killer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? See now.
Oh, damn it.
Now I just can't be myself. I'm unacceptable.
It's the effect I have on people.
Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, the Juke, Andrew. So you still record? So you got an outbuilding, yo?
I do.
The outbuilding.
The outbuilding.
Building is out.
It is.
A studio out there. See, now I'm going to call attention. It's just worse.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just eating myself. Like it's just becoming. Still recording out there?
I mean, I haven't been doing a lot. No.
Not lately.
I kind of switched over. I got a little tired of dealing with
people.
I mean, no offense to the people that came through and were.
Yeah, but who was the last straw? I want to know who the last straw.
We're not going to get into the last straw. There's no last straw.
Right,
it was just a cumulative thing, and
this could be the last straw.
Right here. This right here is the last straw for me. I'm done with all of it after this. I'm just going to hang up the towel. And,
killer.
Yeah, killer. You know what I mean?
So not so much.
Yeah, well, not so much, but
you were going for a while there.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good thing, and I just kind of decided I wanted the space to myself. It was a selfish decision. So now I've got my piano out there. I've got my organ out there. I've got all my instruments are out there.
Okay.
And I just kind of do my own
stuff. And the address
stuff.
is what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have all my diamonds and rubies out there.
Oh yeah, all my stuff. Yeah. Hey, if you can carry my organ out of there,
go ahead.
Have at it. Just let me film. That's all I ask.
That's kind of what I say sometimes when my drums are in there. I'm like, good luck. Go ahead. If you can get them out of there, you
just let me film. You can have it.
Yeah, exactly. So it turned into more of like the like the dream spot rather than the service spot.
Exactly. It's not there for utilitarian purposes anymore. It's just there for me.
All right.
And
that's all right. Good.
I love it.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
It's the way it should be.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always better when you put yourself first. I found. You know what I mean? Like when you're just like, I don't have to worry about
killer.
I don't know. Yeah, killer. So, yeah, take us to the beginning, because I don't think I even knew of you. I think probably the first time I ever saw you might have been at the Tiger playing with Pivar, and I was like, "Who is this dude?"
Maybe I remember the first time I saw you.
Really?
Yep, it was a Advocate Grand Band Slam. You had green hair.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And a nose ring, I think.
No, eyebrow.
Was eyebrow ring? Yeah. You were pierced.
Yeah,
I remember
I was
that.
pierced.
Yeah, you were intimidating. And
I'm still pierced, but you'll never know.
You were playing drums with Pivar, I think.
I probably was.
Yep. And I was tripping on mushrooms.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. And just kind of hanging out, checking out all the bands.
Are you sure I had green hair?
Now in retrospect, I think I'm going to have to go back and check my notes. But yeah, I do remember that. I remember thinking, who the hell is that guy?
Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. You and Jeff. I don't think I'd ever seen Jeff play before either. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, this was like '90s, early mid '90s or something like that. It was,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what that would have been, but I believe you.
Yeah, I think we talked about it at one point over the years, and you said, it was one of those things where they just kind of threw you guys together on a stage, because you won something happen. And he won something, and, just here you go.
That could happen.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't win things anymore. I'm a loser now.
I don't win anything.
There's nothing to win.
No.
There's nothing.
No.
This was back in the glory days, I guess, right? I said I wasn't going to talk about glory days.
Well,
but there used to be the Hartford Advocate was a thing. It was a local arts paper that kind of tied things together.
Yep.
And they had the annual music awards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
it was a huge thing. I mean, the entire city was when they had that. When they did their grand band slam, they'd have bands on stages outside. Every restaurant had a different thing. The clubs had
until you realize
things.
That's what it was. It was just to draw business.
Well, but that's fine. It was there was a vital scene in there. It was different. It was cool. It was great.
It was cool.
There was no other way to find out about stuff.
Right.
We didn't have smartphones. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have.
That is true.
So it was paper, and you go to this thing, and you can sample all the bands,
Sure.
And
right. You didn't have to go.
It was cool.
Yeah. I used to I gotta stop. Yeah, I used to be I used to win quite a bit, best drummer, and thought I was a big shot, and then I realized once I left A to the Bar, I stopped winning. Interesting.
Yeah.
Because she had a big mailing list, and I realized, it's because
work.
Like, So then, like when I was on my own, that was when the reign was over.
Yeah.
So there went my, I'm just like, it was because she pushed it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the band, and I was the drummer in that band. And here I was thinking it was because of me. Just like,
when you're that age, it's so easy to think that way.
Yeah.
You get wrapped up in that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Those days are over.
Yeah.
Enough with the winning, on with the losing. Let's get to the losing. No, that's cool.
Oh.
Where did you grow up? Where did you start playing music? How did it happen?
Well,
I know a little, but I don't know it all.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Simsbury, and I guess I started playing music when I was, very young. My father's a musician.
Right.
He was in the band The Wild Weeds back in the '60s, and very
deal.
accomplished.
Yeah.
Hammond organ and singer.
Mm-hmm.
And piano player too. So when I was young, he set me up with lessons with Al Anderson's mother, Charlotte.
Oh,
Al
cool.
was the guitarist in
Sure.
NRBQ and the Wild Weeds.
Yep.
So Al and my father grew up together, and so his mother was a great teacher and a great pianist as well.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't really know that.
Yeah,
that's
she was
awesome.
a jazz pianist. But classical, very classical. But she played big two-handed, two-fisted chords. Big sound.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So that was the place to be rather than just classical or scales or whatever.
Well, I was only allowed.
Oh, really?
To study the classical stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
My father was a little bit protective of me, and wanted to make sure that I got my education started in the fundamentals.
Yeah.
And
is that how he did it,
No.
or the opposite?
I don't.
Right.
I don't really know the straight story, to be honest. I'm gonna have to hold his feet to the fire, I think, to get the real story. But
so is he either wanted you to do what he did, or he wanted you to not do what he did? One or the other. We don't know.
I mean, he kind of pushed me away from getting too involved with playing music until I took care of business. He wanted me to, pursue a liberal arts degree before I would be able to look into going to music school if that was something I wanted to do.
Which, go to liberal arts where the real money is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It made sense to him at the time, and sure. I kind of see it now even. Sure. And
was he right?
I mean, he was right in the sense that it forced me to be a diverse person.
Right.
And I mean, I kind of.
So you didn't just hand over the chair to you and go here.
No. It was very begrudging.
Yeah. Huh.
But it was for the best, and I think I turned out okay as a result of that.
Yeah, right.
And
you're not just a barroom musician. I mean, or whatever.
There's
so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people that are working a lot harder than I am to make things happen, and I credit my father for.
Hey, that's cool.
Forcing me to take care of business first.
Yeah.
But I never did because I was a loser.
Oh, boy.
So, I just did what I wanted anyways.
Did you get your degree?
I did not get my degree.
Okay.
I did not have the discipline for it. For some reason, I when I was in high school, I was really interested in foreign languages, dead foreign languages. I studied Latin and Greek, and that's what I went to college for.
Wow.
And, man, I couldn't handle the
live languages. You could, and also you hated live language.
Well, I just don't like talking to people, so it's just so much easier if you just read it.
Wow.
Yeah. There's no speech with dead languages. They don't speak Latin. They don't speak ancient Greek.
It's only written.
It's read. Yeah, written and read.
How did you ever get interested in that?
I had it's an interesting story with some crossover. I had a very good Latin teacher when I was in high school at Loomis Chaffee.
Wow.
And he played bass, electric bass, in a band in school with his stepson, Adam Larrabee, who's a very, very accomplished musician.
Okay.
He plays guitar and banjo and...
Still around.
Okay. And they kind of pulled me in high school when I was just kind of starting to fiddle around with playing, jazz or, getting away from the classical stuff that I had been taught a little bit. And they pulled me into that. And that's really where I started playing music, was playing with Mr. Marchetti and his and Adam in their family band, basically.
And you got more interested in language.
Well, yeah.
At the same time.
Right. So it kind of just somersaulted, I guess, and I just kind of went to college with the expectation that that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
He was going to study Latin and Greek and be an academic, and it just wasn't for me, man. I got an opportunity to drop out of school and get in the bus with Matt Guitar Murphy, and I dropped out like that. So that was that.
Did you realize right away? Were you a good student in high school?
I mean, things came easy to me.
Yeah.
But I was very undisciplined. Same story in college.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get through it. I barely got out of high school.
Yeah, it was the routine of it that I just I couldn't keep I couldn't keep focused, couldn't keep the discipline happening.
Yeah.
If I had a chance to go jam in the music department instead of go to Latin class in the morning.
Right.
I'm going to do that instead.
Right. And then there's a test and you didn't study.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like I'm just going to skip that class. And then before I knew it, I skipped too many classes to pass the class. I was like, I'm so
Here
screwed.
we are again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but...
did you... so now I'm going to say twice.
That's
all
fine.
the time. This has to stop. Are you, not to ask too penetrating a question, do you wish that you had finished or did things kind of go as they would? We can only be who we are. You can't be a different person and say, you either are disciplined enough or you're not. I'm not at all, so no judgment, but I just wonder, do you wish that you had stayed or were you just like, no, I'm good?
I go back and forth on that. I feel like...
You satisfied your curiosity.
I did. I look at it now and I look at what what college is and how easy it really is. I mean, really, all you have to do is show up to class, take some notes, take the test, and as long as your brain works, you're going to do it. You're going to make it. But and now as an adult, I feel like I look at that proposition and that's attractive to me. But when I was a kid, it was like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this,
Well,
and,
I guess that's why they say it's never too late. Or they say youth is wasted on the young, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because now you see it.
Any of those platitudes will fit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, but now, at the time. Yeah, I hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, now you're like, you could probably do it. You would ace it.
I'd love it. Yeah. Oh, God, all I have to do is go and I'll succeed. It's easy.
Right.
Whereas,
Well, I guess some people go back. Like my wife, Paula, it took her she took the long path.
Yeah.
And eventually kind of went back as an adult, like with that thing of like, okay, I think I can actually play this game instead of reacting again. Like you say, if you're young, you still think that this is coming down on you.
Right.
Instead of like, no, I'm making my own future if I can just get it together.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm not sure, but I know that
I certainly don't know.
I mean, I could be totally wrong about myself at this point even. I don't know if you ever really know yourself.
But it's clearer now.
It sure looks easy
than it was then.
Yeah. It sure looks easy looking back at it. Like, what was I thinking? That would have been so much easier than what I did,
Well,
I mean,
here we are. What would you have been at this point?
I mean, honestly,
never think about that.
I don't think I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I think my goal at the time was to become an academic, to teach, be a part of that culture, but maybe I just wasn't cut out for it anyways.
No. Anyway. Well, I mean, here you are.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
There you go.
You're not a dead musician.
Nope.
That's good.
Nope, that is good.
Because that happens.
That does happen. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
No. And at 51, there's a lot. Many have gone before.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I think about that too. As I get older, I realize you're like, oh yeah, the bill would have come up due around now.
Yeah.
If there were, you know what I mean? Like, thinking about the band a lot. We'll get into that. But like, it suddenly occurred to me as I get older, I'm just like, oh, I'm now older than Rick Danko ever was.
Right.
Weird. It's weird to think that.
Yeah.
And I just go, oh, okay. That could happen too. So I guess I'm not doing too bad in a way, because I just go, oh, okay, I'm starting to outlive people, which is a weird feeling.
It is a weird feeling.
And I think I'm 58. I think it's around this age that the bills can come due. It's one of those humps. It seems like, because when I look, I see a lot of people die around this age if they lived a rough life.
Right.
Is when something can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, okay, if I can get through this juncture, I'm sure there'll be another one. But anyway, weird.
Killer,
literally. So there you were.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask if your dad was disappointed when you dropped out of school, because
that's, of course.
But whatever. You're like, so McIntyre Murphy.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I was doing a gig with Jeff Pitchell.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And filling in for Pat, I think.
Okay.
And Pat Nigro.
Yeah.
And on the bandstand, someone came running up to the stage and said, "Hey, I got a phone call for you."
Where was this?
It was some block party in Weathersfield or something. Yeah. I mean, it was a weird gig.
Yeah.
And I got the call last minute. I don't know if that I really knew Jeff at the time all that well, but it was like, I need somebody. Can you fill it? Yeah,
sure. So
they got a phone call from. I'm like, who the heck is this? And I go inside and I get the phone, and it's Pat Nigro, and he's like, "Hey man, listen,
what year was this? Sorry.
I don't know.
Approximately
95, maybe 96, something like that.
Right.
And
imagine that you had to go
inside where the phone was.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's like, "Yeah, I can't leave town."
Yeah,
it was one of those things.
Yeah,
I got this tour with Matt Murphy. He leaves in 3 days. I can't leave town.
Oh wow.
I need somebody to cover it. Can you do it?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I have class, but sure.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
That was an easy answer.
Uh-huh.
And a couple days later, the van showed up in the driveway at the house I was renting in Stores at Yukon, and
off you went.
Loaded up the gear and took off for the Midwest.
Mm. And how long did that go on?
I mean, it wasn't a very long run, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that, which was nothing for those guys back then. I mean,
it would just be...
Yeah.
Wow.
They were warriors.
Wow. And that was the end of school for you?
Well, yeah, seriously.
Or you started to see another life or whatever?
When I came back, I did enroll the next semester, and I put in a half-hearted effort and, found myself some local gigs and just said, you know what, I'm going to do this for a while, and that's when I started getting into more technical stuff.
Okay.
And developing a plan B that was outside of
you mean
college.
like a tech?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I started. Lefty Foster hired me to do some tech work for Shabu Productions. Okay. And also put me to work playing gigs with the Shabu All-Stars about the same time.
So somewhere you became handy with a soldering iron or whatever.
Yeah, well, my father was always a tinkerer, so, there was always a B3 and a Leslie, nearby. And, so that kind of rubbed off. And, one day I saw an ad in the paper for a company looking for a technician, will train in the cinema industry, and I was like, I'll sign up for that, see where that goes. And
it's showbiz somehow.
30 years later, I'm still doing it.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. So you did have it was like a stealth plan, like a plan C.
Right.
Almost, right?
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. I mean, plan A was college. And then then plan B was like, well, this is interesting music. Yeah. And then I was like, well, let's it was kind of my father's mantra was there's always got to be something else. And his something else was piano technology. He learned to tune pianos, and he's a very accomplished technician. He tuned for the Bushnell for years.
Oh, wow.
And, so that was always his big thing. So, I mean, I took that away from him.
Yeah.
And
but then he must have been happy that you found something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Other than just, I'm going to play $50 gigs.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
Thankfully.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I would be living in the YMCA at this point, something like that.
Yeah. I know. I hear you. No. I mean, you could have married a girl with a job like I did. You could do that too.
That's always a possibility.
Yeah. You got to be, I have to keep my marriage together, though. That's work.
That's hard work.
Yeah. But, my life depends on it. So,
yeah.
I take it seriously.
Yeah. Well, we love your wife.
No, I know. She didn't always have a job. She didn't have a job when I met her, so that's okay. Yeah. That's fun. Oh, she says hi also.
Oh, great.
Yeah, definitely. And then just kind of whatever. Like, what else notably after that? Did the Matt Murphy thing beget anything else that was more interesting, or you just kind of floating around? I mean, doing your thing.
Honestly, I lose track of the order of events and how long things were. You look back and you can't. I don't remember exactly, but I know that I was doing one of my last gigs with Matt when I was asked by Dickie Betts to audition for his band.
Right.
So I know that Dave Stoltz, the bass player, brought that around and referred me for that. But I don't remember exactly how much time passed between, getting off the road. I don't really know, but I know there was a bunch of years of flailing about playing in Street Temperature and working for Lefty and, doing all of that stuff and occasionally getting gigs with Matt here and there. But I know that my last gig with Matt, I was transcribing, Dickie's stuff and learning that stuff.
So you were already...
Yeah. Matt was a little upset about it.
Oh, no.
Like, oh, you think you're going
to... Yeah. Did it overlap?
No, because this was... I I think the last gig I did with Matt was at Snowbird, and I'd have to ask, Floyd or somebody what happened after that, because I don't really remember. But I know that after that, I auditioned for Dickie, and then I was that.
Okay.
And yeah.
How long did Matt live after that? Does it matter? Do I remember?
Matt lived a long time after that. I know he
so
had
you
a
were
stroke.
just a blip. You were
Yeah.
blipping.
Yep. But I think he stopped playing. He had a stroke, and he stopped playing for a while, and then he came out, and I did get to see him on his last, bunch of gigs. I saw him at one. Lefty made that happen for me. Shortly after that, I think he passed. Yeah.
Why? So your dad was an organist.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you gravitated towards organ because of that?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I mean, it
was there.
It was there, and it was him. He's larger than life to me, obviously.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, it was there. I mean, one of my earliest memories. I must have been 2 or 3 years old. I climbed up on the organ and got shocked trying to turn it on.
So right.
That I remember that.
Oh, I bet you do.
I could see the room.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had a similar. I remember my mom had to figure out what happened, but I can remember sitting on a high stool in my kitchen counter, watching my little record player turn around as I was chewing on the cable. Just kind of watching it. And the next thing I know, bam! It knocked me off of the stool. Like I got a face full of it, and and landed on the ground. And I couldn't explain to my, she came in and goes, "What happened?" And I couldn't explain it because I was a little kid.
I don't know.
No, yeah, I was just. She's like, "What were you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So you got 110 right in the mouth.
Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's what that's like.
Don't chew on that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You don't want that. Yeah. So that's what happened to you with the organ.
Yeah. Interesting.
But you were undeterred. You were like, I don't care.
No, I'm going to try it again.
Was it a warning? Do you think that you should have?
I don't
heated
know.
Or no?
Maybe. I'll say this: I've never hurt my back moving a B3, but I've hurt my back millions of times bending over to pick up a piece of paper. So I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know what that means, but
right? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something to that. Something to that. Who were some of your organ inspirations in the beginning? Like, how do you get in that zone? So, organ, I would imagine. For you, it's jazz, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be the way in, right?
For me, it was Jimmy Smith. I went to my aunt's house, my father's sister, and she had a copy of Organ Grinder Swing.
Yep, one of my favorite records.
And I wore that thing out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that was kind of the introduction there.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's like, is he the king? I don't know. I mean, I know what I like, and I think I know, but I don't know how it goes. But like, is Jimmy Smith is he the top of the heap?
I mean, yeah,
he's one of them.
For me, he's one of them. I mean, but there's so many. I mean, you can't even keep them all straight, and there's so many different ways of doing it. I mean, Mel Ryan was another one that I really loved.
Yeah,
oh yeah. What's that?
Joey D.
Joey DeFrancesco, of course.
About
Lonnie Smith, for sure.
Yeah.
Jimmy McGriff is somebody I listen to.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm hearing sometimes, but I listen to some people. But I think Jimmy McGriff, I like his bass playing.
Yeah.
Is he?
Sure.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain what it is, but he's got something that really moves.
Yep.
It
has a lot to do with the way he plays the pedals.
Okay.
I really like Lonnie Smith's bass playing myself.
Okay.
For that reason, for that kind of motion, that kind of bounce, he gets a real, kind of an interesting bounce feel. Mel Ryan has like this glassy bass tone that just kind of, it's monotone, but it's relentless.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to, some of the current gospel organists nowadays.
Yeah.
And this Dominique Jones lady is outstanding.
So it's still evolving?
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten really deep. And the gospel players, the way that they're building chords, it's turned into there's a real science there. I mean, I don't understand it. It's another tradition that I haven't really, I'm not cut out for it, but it's deep, and I've been absolutely loving listening to that and going down those rabbit holes lately. The other one who I absolutely adore, from ages and ages ago, is Ethel Smith.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
She's an incredible organist. She was one of the first Hammond endorsed.
Oh wow!
Back in the 30s and the 40s, you'll see her in Disney movies.
Oh
yeah. Oh,
okay.
you should. Check her
I
out.
might have.
I
think you posted something.
Yeah. There's some Ethel Smith footage that I've posted. She's
all right.
She's amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get into that. I always liked organ, so I don't know a lot, but I gravitate towards it. And I'm collecting records more now. I'm starting to run across stuff and being like, I have a maybe you know who it is. If I could look it up. I have a live Lou Donaldson record, and whoever's playing organ on that.
It's probably Lonnie Smith.
I don't think I would have remembered if it was. I think, but anyway, who cares? But it's Idris Muhammad on drums before he changed his name, because I was like, who's this drummer?
Wow.
And then I'm like, oh, it's Leo Morris, and I'm like, oh, that rings a bell. I'm like, oh, that's Idris Muhammad back before.
Right.
But yeah, that's killer. I like Shirley Scott.
Yeah.
Is she good?
Oh yeah.
I don't know who's good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who's good or not.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But I started with Jimmy Smith back in the day just because that was the name I recognized.
Yep.
And tried to. But anyway. So they each have their own approach, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And how would you place yourself? What do you think you are a combination of?
I mean,
if there's any way. It's impossible.
Man, I don't know. I'm not of that quality. So I guess I kind of have my own thing, but it's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Always pedals?
No, I play very, very little pedals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of use the pedals to free up my left hand to make adjustments.
Oh, I see.
I'm always evolving, so I'm working a little bit more on my pedal technique these days.
So there's some people they're more pedals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these church guys, they play almost exclusively pedals.
Wow.
For the bass, and they play two-handed voicings. This stuff is, it's been really a lesson to kind of delve into it a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you bring pedals every gig?
No, only when I'm playing bass.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of that.
So you mostly play left hand, but the pedal will just be there in case.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's the right sound for me.
Yeah.
So I'll play a little more pedals on some things.
So it's a different sound than.
Yeah, it's much heavier, much thicker, much deeper.
Oh wow.
So it's it can really muddy up a mix in my head. Given the way I play in the right hand.
Yeah.
So
nothing too fast. You don't want to do something that's going to move too fast, walk too fast.
No, not for me, because I'm not that quick with my feet. But there are guys out there. There's a guy from I think from Philly, Mark Hamza. This dude that I used to see around, and he just played pedals exclusively with 2 feet.
Oh wow!
Which
that's just his thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty interesting to see.
Yeah. Piano, not that interested, or at the same time, or do you consider yourself a piano player?
Yeah, I mean, Not really. I mean, I play some piano, but I don't really gravitate towards it. It's a totally different approach for me. I actually, in the last 7-8 years playing next to Brian, I've really picked up a lot of stuff. Maybe you'd say I stole a lot of shit from him.
Wow.
But that's been it's been a really good lesson for me, even though I started playing piano.
Oh, wow.
The techniques involved are much different than organ. So I'd say I'm more of an organic B3 player than a
Would you ever
player.
take a gig just as a piano player?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as you know, more as a challenge than anything else. But
that's cool. That's interesting.
I recently did a duo gig actually with Jim Weeder, doing all Richard Manuel songs.
Oh, wow.
Just guitar, acoustic guitar, and piano.
Hey, that's cool.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
But,
well,
you know,
I don't want to, but Richard Manuel's not like a virtuoso player.
No, but
still.
It was for a room full of people that came to see a Richard Manuel retrospective. A guy had written a Richard Manuel book, and it was a full house of Richard Manuel experts.
Oh, boy.
So the pressure was on. It was, you know.
And there you are.
And you know, singing those songs and playing them just on piano under the microscope with people that really know the stuff, and, you know.
Yikes. Yeah.
And with Jim Weeder, you know, who really knows the stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, yeah.
That's crazy.
What do you normally play? What Leslie you normally bring with you?
Dave is asking what Leslie.
Yeah, I always have a 147.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually one or two. You ever bring two?
No. We have PAs for that. You know? It's not the 60s anymore.
Yeah, right. Two Leslie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Where... I know it well. Where does Garth Hudson fit in? I know he's a Lowry.
Well, Garth
player.
is his own.
It's his own thing, right?
I mean, Garth comes from the church, but he's got the classical sensibility, and he never stops playing. I mean, so he has this like stream of consciousness thing that I mean, I don't. I'm always in awe of everything Garth Hudson does, but I couldn't imagine hiring him for a gig, because like there's just, when you listen to what he does, there's just Garth, you know. It's like just covers every base at all times. He's always got some kind of idea that's, you know, bigger than everything else that's happening.
Yeah. Amazing.
So I don't really know where to put Garth.
Yeah.
He doesn't fit in any of the boxes.
Right. So like organ aficionados, he's just his own thing.
I think so.
He's not like in that mix.
Yeah, you can't say, well, he plays like this, or he's like this, or he, you know, fits into this. He doesn't fit into any tradition.
Yeah, because nothing sounds obvious.
Nothing sounds like Garth.
Yeah.
You know?
That is true.
Yeah. Part of that is the instrument, but really most of it is him.
It's just coming out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yep.
It's wild. So my quick little band history, if you didn't know, it's not terribly interesting, but so I had one uncle. Well, I have one. One's living, one is not. My living uncle used to cross paths with Levon and the Hawks before Dylan picked him up. When they left Ronnie, and they were, you know, would cross paths, and they were doing a double bill. My uncle was in a band called the Skyliners from Pittsburgh, and they were doing a double bill with them in Atlantic City when Dylan called. So my uncle was kind of there. So he knows Levon mostly, but he knows all of them from way back when. So, you know, he knew Levon like Christmas card exchange kind of.
Wow.
You know, they didn't know each other, but the one and only time I ever met Levon, I told him who my uncle was, and he was like, "Oh yeah," you know, and I look like him, and he's like, "Yeah, you look like Pecky," which is funny because in my house, the band was like, "These are your uncle's friends," like that was how it was presented to me.
Gotcha.
And I didn't know that they were famous. You know, I just was like, "Okay, these are friends of my uncle's made this record." And then I had another uncle, completely unrelated. My mom's sister's husband was a record promo guy, a regional promo guy back in the day, and he worked for Capitol Records when the band records first came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the band records in the house through that uncle, and then the association with the other uncle. And it's just kind of funny. So I grew up hearing the band's music like from day one.
Wow.
Like from the very, very beginning. And, between that, anyway, on Capitol Records, the year I was born, between those first handful of years I was alive, it was Beatles, Beach Boys, and the band. Those were the records that were in the house from day one. So I got lucky because I look back and I go, that's how I thought music was supposed to be, was through those three things.
Right.
So I play just like that.
Yeah.
In a certain way. And then when I got older, I got my own thing. But yeah, Levon's playing was like the first drumming I ever heard.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's cool. And it's good. It's great stuff.
Yeah, that's a great influence.
Yeah. I just lucked out. He could have worked. It could have been the Archies, although that would have been Hal Blaine maybe. But I'm just saying, like, I lucked out that I got the good stuff from day one.
Yep.
And I forgot that so I heard all that stuff when I was a little kid, and then when I got older and people were talking about the band, I was like, oh, let me check this out. And I listened, and I was like, oh, I know, like I knew them from my childhood. I was like, I know these songs. Yeah. I know every note, but I forgot that I knew them. Then it was like, oh, yeah, okay.
I had the same experience with the Beach Boys a few months ago when Brian Wilson died.
Oh.
I didn't know that I knew all of it.
Yeah,
like
right.
all of it.
Yeah, you
I
probably
had
heard
no
it
idea. When I was young, my mother had given me Beach Boys records, and I had forgotten all about it until that happened. And I'm listening back to it, and it was just really a heavy experience.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like flashing back, like remembering.
Yeah.
And
you thought you didn't know.
I thought I didn't know.
Yeah.
I knew all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild how that happens. That can happen. Crazy. We're getting close to the end.
Okay.
What did we not talk about? So this is how I explain it to people now. So imagine you're driving home and you say, oh man, I should have. Now's your chance. What did we not talk about that you wish that we did? Picture yourself tomorrow going, oh man, I should have mentioned so-and-so.
I'm sure there's going to be
Hurry up.
few things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, killer.
Yeah, killer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Morgan's going to have a field day with this one. I just realized that I'm like, killer. So now I'm making fun of myself saying it, but I'm saying it more. So anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. So.
Yeah, you're gonna put me on the spot, and now I'm gonna freeze like a deer in the headlights.
Well, that's all right.
That's what you do,
Yep. I mean, you don't have to answer. I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I do, jerk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm here to help.
Well, speaking of all the gigs we've done over the years, we're actually gonna do another gig with Jeff Pevar coming up. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah, with Dave Anderson on bass, and you and me and Jeff and Rob the drummer.
Yep.
It's going to be outstanding.
Sure.
That'll be good to do that. Like the boys are back in town.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that happens.
It does.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
barring any,
Yeah. Spontaneous volcanic
combustion
event or something.
A la Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Where's that gig going to be?
The Tiger, right?
The Hungry Tiger, the night after Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Be there or don't.
Or don't.
But be there.
But be there.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right. I have wrap-up questions.
All right.
That are kind of rapid fire in a way.
Okay.
5 albums you can't live without.
Organ Grinder Swing.
Yep.
Pet Sounds.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Beethoven Opus 95.
Okay.
String quartets. Fillmore East, Allman Brothers.
Sure.
And the Band Brown album.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Yep, that would do it.
Okay.
Yeah, that would do it. Favorite food? What could you eat? If you could eat this thing every day with no health consequences whatsoever, what would it be?
Chicken parm.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just be like, okay, just pile it on.
Yep, every night, no problem.
All right, okay. Is there any concert or show that you remember seeing that changed your whole thing, just like that? It's gonna be I'm gonna do a lot of this now. A lot of finger snapping. It's my new thing.
Count Basie band.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't remember where. My father took me, and afterwards he got me backstage and got everyone to sign.
Whoa.
And this was after Basie died, but we're both Basie freaks.
Oh really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Count
wow.
Basie's a huge influence.
Killer.
His sense of space.
Yeah.
Was always just second to none. So
gotcha.
I try to use that in my playing at all times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Just that sense, because he's not an organ player, but still.
Yeah.
The sensibility.
But the sensibility to make one note, kind of like Miles Davis, similar.
Yeah.
Just make one note count.
Sure.
And you can have 8 bars of nothing.
Sure.
As long as that one note is in the right spot.
Yep.
Less is more.
Yep.
Yeah. Less is more.
Yep.
But more of it. More of the less.
More of the less.
More.
Can I have more less, please?
Did you ever know
Killer.
I don't know if you know. Do you know Joe Delaney? Do you know Joe Town? You know Joe Dell? Mm-hmm. He's from my hometown, like a rock, the rocker of my hometown. And he's great. He has that's his philosophy. We were doing a session one time and I said, do you want me to do this thing, or this that has more notes? I said, which one? He's like, do the one with less notes, but more of it. Oh. And that's kind of that blew my mind. I was like, oh, okay. So that's kind of the thing. I don't know what there might be a name for that now.
Well, that kind of reminds me of that the 5-hour energy quandary I brought up earlier.
Oh, yeah, right.
If you drink 2 5-hour energies, is that 10 hours of energy or 5 hours of more energy?
That's a good question. I don't know who has that answer.
I don't know. I called the number on the back.
Did you really?
Nobody answered.
Yeah, I bet.
That could be a new wrap-up question.
Wow, that is a new wrap-up question. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, do you get 10 hours energy or 5 hours of twice as much energy? All right, so here's one for you, too.
Killer.
Now, here's one that I think of sometimes. So, when it's raining and you want to get out of the rain and you're running faster to get out of the rain, because you're increasing your speed, is the velocity of the rain making you wetter? Is it length of exposure versus, because if you're running, I already confused myself, but do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, do you evade more raindrops that are falling down? I mean, is it raining sideways or is it raining straight down? If it's raining straight down, you're moving faster. You're evading raindrops that would have hit, but then you're hitting more in the front. Maybe just your front gets wetter.
I don't know that that's an answer, but I'm just saying, my point is, sometimes does it do you any good? Because your instinct is to run.
Right.
So you're lengthening your duration of time exposure by running. So you're in the rain for less period of time. Mm-hmm. But are you though? Because the length of time is the same. This is stupid.
No, it's not. I think you're onto something.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're running faster, but you still have to you're still traveling the same distance.
Right. I mean, you've got to be.
Someone's got to know.
By moving faster, you've got to be outrunning rain that would hit you had you not decided to move faster, right? So that rain is now falling behind you, but you're. Now we got to hire a physicist. We need an engineer.
Someone's got to know. AI, yeah. I bet you.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. Comments.
If you have a bright idea.
Yeah, AI might know by now. Back when I used to think of this, and then my other one, and then we'll go. So they say, I don't know how true this is, but some turkeys will be out in the rain because they're stupid, and it be raining, and I've heard, I don't know how true this is, but they look up at the rain in puzzlement and drown as the rain runs into their gullet. This has happened. So they die wondering. They're still wondering. But there are some turkeys that look up and reach a conclusion. What's that conclusion that they're reaching? Because there's no way they can understand. They can't go, okay, this is precipitation. I understand that there's, they're not reaching any of that. They're reaching some conclusion, or they're just distracted by something else and they just move on. I don't know what the answer is. It bothers me. Does anyone know the answer? Is this knowable?
No, I mean, I know that turkeys are not the smartest birds
Right.
in the animal kingdom, so I'm going to go with the distraction.
Right. And some
theory.
of them are just,
Like,
and they just go somewhere else.
that's
Yeah, I think you're right.
that's my, if I had to knee jerk come up with something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I kind of put you in that position.
Yep.
But I will remind you, you said yes.
I did.
Hey! See how I did that? Killer. Jon Peckman Podcast. Matt Zeiner was here finally. Thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
My pleasure.
Yeah. The best of the best right there. There he is. You're looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your plants. Tell your pets. I'm going to run the theme again because I'm still talking. Come over the bridge. Pull a Yui. Park in front of the music store. Tuck in your shirt. Wipe your mouth. Brush your teeth. Make your bed. Right? These are all things now. This is how I'm going to do it. All right. Thanks for listening. Have your very own podcast here in our beautiful studio. Dave will tell you how. Thank you. I am away for 2 weeks, so either Dave is going to carry on without me or we'll see you in a few. Matt Zeiner, thank you.
My pleasure.
That is all.
If you'd like to start your own podcast, give us a call at Connecticut Valley School of Music and Dance. Our professionally designed podcast space is here for all your recording needs. Rent out our studio to do interviews with up to 4 people, to record audiobooks, social media content, and all other recorded material. Our rentals include a private studio along with our professional-grade podcasting equipment, and we can customize your output to whatever your needs are. We also have green screen capabilities, which will expand to video capability if you so wish. So check us out here at convalley.net/podcast.